all night you can hear snow falling, and I wake up and I see that, and I wake up and I see that the edges of my tent are just completely filled up. So I'm going to see, let me turn this around. Yeah, it's exciting. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. So we got like 2 to 3 inches last night. It's supposed to rain 3 to 5 today at this shelter. It is beautiful and surreal. My tent was actually very toasty, but up against the edges, there's like a good like 7 inches up against the edge of it. I guess that's everything that fell on my tent and just came down. But yeah, let me see if I can do this. Okay, 2 inches or so. Very cool. I'll give you one guess on where my tent was set up last night. Oh, it's gonna be cold. Ugh. My first snow angel.
That's pretty good.
And then there's this. All right, just left camp. It is 8:43. I got 17 miles to make it to Erwin. Judging by the footprints, there are 3 people that left camp before me, which I'm very thankful for, because I don't know how well I could navigate this trail. I mean, you can kind of see where the trail is, but I'm sure there's going to be some spots that are kind of unclear on where the path is. There are some blazes. This whole last couple, I don't know, let's say 40 miles has been really well blazed. I don't know if that last video actually recorded. My GoPro just kind of shut off. But I just left camp. I'm really happy I pushed as far as I did last night, because it should only be like 17.5 miles into town, as opposed to like 20 something. 3 people ahead of me on trail, judging by the footprints, which is really nice because I don't know how well I could manage this. The trail is quite ambiguous with this much snow. All right, my first lesson in snow that I've learned is that you cannot go very fast. It is a ton of energy walking uphill and downhill. You just have to watch, because every single step like pretty much slides on you. It's beautiful. It's probably all just washed out on camera. Oh, but it is beautiful. Still gonna be a challenging day. I think I got 3 big uphill climbs I have to do, but overall a lot more downhill than uphill. So hopefully at this slow pace I can still make it to the hostel tonight, although it's probably gonna be completely booked. So I'll probably try to call ahead and see if I can reserve a room. If not, I can tent in their yard, I think. And there's a couple motels in town, but we'll see. Oh, big steps. Bye. All right, I'll let you all walk with me for a little bit. Maybe you'll catch me falling, which I've done twice now in an hour. Trekking poles help a lot in the snow. That third point of contact really helps take some weight off the feet. Just past Dale at Whistling Gap. So now there are just 2 people ahead of me. He was the first to leave, and he said trailblazing was incredibly tough. There just wasn't enough blazes on the trees to really know for sure where he was going. Well, now I'm down to 2 sets of footprints. It's really starting to storm now. And hopefully I'm not too far behind so I can still see these people's footprints, because the snow is just picking up and resetting itself. It's going to be a long day, I think, if I want to push all the way to Erwin. We'll see. Well, at least the streams are still flowing. Just kind of thinking that it's cold enough that once the water comes up out of the ground and travels for a little bit, it would freeze. But I guess it's pretty hard for that to chill. My water bottles are starting to ice over. But thankfully, I have just the right amount of layers so I'm not sweating. And it's cold, so I don't feel like I need to drink a lot. I'm forcing myself. But it is hard to drink when it's so cold. I really hope that the camera is picking up all this snow. I want to remember this. I don't think I've really addressed it, but I'm not doing YouTube to be a star. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm not doing YouTube for the fame. I'm doing this so that close friends and family can see what I'm doing, and so that I can actually remember what this trip was. Already, I'm actually welling up a little bit. Whew. Already, like going back and editing and watching these videos I've done of the previous days. It's been so nice. Feels like I'm back there. Thankfully, there's a lot more days for me to enjoy. Just met up with Flash and Mr. Brandybuck at oh man, I think it's called Stacy's Gap. I already forgot. But they had an Egg McMuffin for us. It was amazing. But these rhododendrons are all covered in snow. But I like doing this. So while this is beautiful, I am covered in snow. And it is because I have to walk through snow-covered rhododendron that are sagging because of the snow. but there are times where it's only 4 feet tall, and I am stuck now. So I've just been doing this for half a mile, and it looks like I'm gonna be doing this again for longer. There's like a patch of snow in between my rain jacket and my backpack, and I can feel it, but it's not worth taking my pack off to get that out. Maybe it is, I don't know. There's Mr. Brandy Buck. He's he's lived in Boston and New York, so he doesn't care about the snow. Who knows how much of this video, or of all these videos I'm going to be sharing. I'm taking a lot of footage, but this is just so cool. I'm really enjoying this. I'm warm, it's easy hiking, so I get to just look at so many things. Definitely a lot less snow now that I've dropped like 1,500 feet. But it's not like there's nothing. This is probably the least amount of snow I've seen so far. Might get more when I turn the corner. Yep. I'm at No Business Knob Shelter. Just stopped to eat like a quick lunch. It's 6.2 miles to Erwin. There's a good chance that they are completely booked. At least Uncle Johnny's is. If they are, I'll try all the hotels and motels. See if I can't get a room. Ooh. So just left No Business Knob Shelter. It is 32 degrees. Boy, after sitting and eating for a few minutes, it started to get cold fast. So I'm kind of pushing my pace a little bit just to try to warm up, because it's like very, very slight downhill, slight uphill. It's not really enough to get my my body heat up. Kind of left the snow there for a minute, and now I am completely back in it, which is really nice. I like walking through this. All right, there in the distance is Erwin. So I'm about 1.7 miles out, although I don't actually go through Erwin. I go near the very west side of it. I cross a bridge, is my understanding. And once I cross that bridge, Uncle Johnny's hostel is like 50 feet off the trail. So hopefully they have availability. If not, I believe there's a shuttle at 5 that'll take me into town, and I'll get a motel for the night. This is up above Erwin. Man, this is beautiful. Train tracks crossing the river, some nice rapids. There's Erwin off in the distance. And I am just working my way down. Who knows how long it'll take to get there. Just coming down into Erwin. I am looking for Frodo. I got a surprise for him. Frodo! Hey, come out here for a second. Come out here for a second.
No! At first I thought it was like a bag of food or something. A split second.
We got a
copy of that.
we got a full shuttle.
I ordered those waterproof socks. So many people told me that.
And then Frodo's down there.
They were things they brought.
Water?
I think I am.
Yeah, pretty much. It's double duty, really.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, man.
Singing with Pines. Are you back on trail tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
Where are you going tomorrow?
As far as I go.
I got no idea where we are, how far we gotta go.
All right, hit that.
So, through hikers, walking through the drive-through, this is what we do. It's like, looks like a beaver. It's a giant groundhog, maybe? What are you? Oh, you're gone.